Welcome back to a look at your weather. Those high temperatures today, we were just sitting in the 80s, seeing 84 in Meridian. Jackson stayed at 77 as we've been seeing fairly cloudy conditions throughout the day today, not seeing any sunshine, which allowed for those temperatures to stay in the 80s, but we still had that humidity around, which made it feel like up towards the 90s in much of the Alabama and Mississippi. And we're going to continue to see that tropical air throughout the rest of this week, making it feel a little bit warmer. Taking a look at the bigger picture, what we're having right now is we have the stationary front, which is going to stay still here for the majority of the week, which is going to allow for a lot of that moisture that's coming up from the Gulf to stay in and create a lot of these thunderstorms. And a lot of them are creating in lines as we're having a lot of moisture being able to push these storms. And we'll continue to see that there's that potential for showers to move through our area throughout the night, but we should see that they are going to be diminishing slowly as well, and seeing that we'll maybe stay dry just for a little bit and then have those storms return for the early morning hours. And then hopefully by the end of the week we'll have this high pressure system move just a little bit to the north, allowing for us to stay drier and see more sunshine and make it feel like a little bit more like summer. For this bus stop forecast, we are going to see that the early morning hours we'll see 70s, and then we'll see that it's still going to be fairly cloudy, not much sunshine, and then even seeing a potential for thunderstorms to start as early as 8 o'clock in the morning. So it looks like these showers are going to start off right away and then continue to stay fairly cloudy throughout the day. So we're going to have these clouds stick around, temperatures again staying around the mid 80s, and those feel like temperatures still going to be up towards the 90s, so making it still feel pretty sticky outside. So tomorrow is going to be a day to remember that umbrella, as these storms are going to be staying fairly scattered throughout the day. As we're going to continue to see that we'll have these storms, and we'll see that that stationary front's still going to be here. We're having a lot of that moisture come up, and much of the southern states are going to continue to see rain, and even seeing that South Carolina and North Carolina are seeing storms this week, and they're going to see those storms this weekend. Looks like they're going to be tailing up a lot of rain throughout the remainder of this chance for Florence. So this right now, it is currently a Category 4, having those wind speeds at 140 miles per hour as they're moving in, and it looks like by even Thursday in the morning, it could be fairly close to the coastal area, which is going to cause for a lot of this moisture to bring in almost torrential downpours for these states, as it is going to stay fairly close to the coastal and not make landfall till at least Friday morning. But then as it makes landfall, it should start to dissipate into just a Category 1 hurricane. And then also taking a look at Isaac. Isaac is just south of Florence. It's towards this is Puerto Rico and Cuba. So it looks like it's only a Category 1 right now, so still fairly small, just having those little bit higher winds. And as it makes its way into the Gulf, we're going to see that it is going to start to depreciate, but there's still a potential to see it increase and then even move its way into the Gulf and see it recreate later this week. So we'll have to keep an eye on Isaac as well as it tracks on through the Atlantic. Looking at the next 3 days, though, continuing to see those chances for some storms, and then even having those temperatures sit into the 90s and 80s. By the weekend, though, it does look like we'll have that sunshine come back out, and it's going to feel even more humid with that sunshine as well and that tropical air. The only thing we're seeing also that those lows, though, are sitting in the 70s. We're hoping that those would get down to the 60s this week, but we're still seeing a lot of this tropical moisture in the area. So we'll have to, we'll just stick out this rain for the next few days, and we'll have a nice sunny weekend.
Yes.
As we try to track Florence. Make its way in and keeps us nice and dry, though. Which will
the
be
best
nice.
timing, though, to have that happen is the weekend. We could really use a nice, pretty sunshine
Yes,
weekend.
we did.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.